All right, so let's see how it goes. I just woke up this morning to jam a post of Omo Yele Sowore, a Nigerian lawyer and activist who has stood for many people and for many years, who have been speaking for Nigeria and also who has contested for presidency past years. But this post really got my attention. That's why I want to talk about it. And please make sure you share this video. Make sure you share this video, like and comment. I will be so much happy about it. Now let's talk about this thing. He said in the video, I will set aside my differences with politicians for one cause. I challenge every politician or person of good conscience from the southeast who says they want Nnamdi to release to stop the rhetoric. Time for action is now. Let's march to Asarok Villa. Every governor, senator, member of the house, traditional rulers, priests, Eze, Igbo persons, and every Nigerian who believes in kanu's freedom, come out and do more than you talk. I will lead this peaceful march. Now he said, no empty noise. Let the governor of Anambra State, which is Charles Chukwuma Soludo, he mentioned Senator Enyine Abaribe, Alex Chioma Oti, the governor of Abia State, and Mr. Pitobi, the SLP presidential candidate. Now, he mentioned them, which means these four persons he mentioned were people who has tried putting effort in the release of Nnamdi. Now, let me help him push this information to those that he mentioned. Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, please, you have seen this post and you have seen what Omotoye Sowore wrote about the Southeast. It is not standing on the podium or maybe collecting mic and start saying we have stood for the release of Nnamdi and this and that without action. Or maybe you tell us you have visited Nnamdi and you have discussed with him, blah, blah, blah. This is the time. And someone who is not even from the Southeast, who is not an Igbo man, has woken up to see to the release of Nnamdi, and he mentioned your name. If you think probably yes, you want to stand for Nnamdi and for his release, this is the time. He said, come out. Let all of you who thought you want the release of Nnamdi to march directly to Asarok in Abuja. And the problem here is that me, I'm not in Abuja. Had it been I was in Abuja, I also marched down there for us to fight for our person, Nnamdi. Now, Eyinde Abaribe is not all about standing in the Senate House or a National Assembly and you'll be shouting, you want the release of Nnamdi, you want this and that. This is the time. This is the time. Since you were not able to lead the protest, someone who is not from the Southeast has stood to lead the protest. So it is now left for you. If you meant it, if you mean that, yeah, you want the release of this particular person, you want the release of Nnamdi immediately, this is the time. It is not all about standing or shouting in the National Assembly, telling the Senate President that you want this, you want that. You are putting it as an appeal, an agenda for Mr. Senate President to look into it. Now, this is the time. If Mr. Senate President is not looking into that matter, this is the time that we want to look into the matter. March out. You have your fans. You have your people. You have people you can lead to that Abuja rock. And Chukwuma Charles Soludo, he has somebody that can lead to that protest as well. You have fans. Pack them. Let's go to Asarok. Now we move over to Governor Alex Chioma, the executive governor of Abia State. Now this is the time as well. You said recently when you were commissioning roads that you have spoken and you are fighting for the release of this particular person and the we are talking about. You said it publicly and everybody heard it, and we applauded you. We shouted, we said, oh, since you remember this kind of thing, you will still be our governor, not only building roads, not only giving us constant electricity and all the rest, but this is also the time. Not speaking, not saying it. We need action and want to march down to Abuja. Let those people know Igbos has persons. Do you understand? That Igbos has individuals that can come out for protest. This is a peaceful protest. We're not going to fight. We're not going to use machete. We're not going to use gun. We are going for a peaceful protest. Now, another person who was mentioned here is Mr. Pitobi. This is the head of everything. He is the head of everything. Mr. P2B, for you to win our mind this particular period, you have to go there. You have been going different part of the state. You have been traveling different part of the state. If you don't go to Kaduna, you go to Kanu. If you don't go to Kanu, you go to some different places, paying homage to people that lost their life, paying homage for people that got injured, and a lot of them. So this is the time. Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. He is our leader. So as we have chosen you to be our candidate for presidency coming 2027, so we also choose in this particular period that you will step out to go and speak for this young man called Nnamdi Kanu. He has tried a lot. He is not a terrorist. He's not a bandit. He's not a bad person. Just that they just want to detain him for no reason. So this is the period that we want you, Mr. P2B, so that coming 2027, we are going to elect you. We're going to elect you. Do you understand? We're going to elect you. And I wouldn't include Peter Mba because he was not included here. Maybe you have not said anything concerning this thing, concerning the Nnamdi Kanu problem. So, Mr. Governor Peter Mba, I will also beg you, in the name of God, I will also beg you, please step out. Let us go and fight for our people. This, for our person, our personal person. This is our personal person we have to fight for his release. He has been detained for so many years for no accountability of trials. What he committed is what we don't know, and yet he was detained by the DSS and the Supreme Court of Nigeria for no reason. Let us go. Peace and love. This is what I have to say now. Me, if I was in Abuja, I would be the one to lead the protest. You understand? I'll be the one to lead the protest. Since it's a peaceful protest, if police try doing nonsense, that's their business. Or any of the DSS officers that wants to do nonsense, that's their business. Me, I'm ready to do anything. If they start it in Abia State, I will step out so that this young man will be released. Peace and love. Don't play.